Here we are. Big Daddy looking like he's going to be relieved of a lot of chemicals after that one because he wants to win now. All these things that are coming through from CRL Asia, MORTAR, a classic coming in from Lampo. We know him as a very, very prominent user of this MORTAR. And knowing that, he's going to be brought out.
Cannon and Ice Golem, perfect draft because we basically knew that was
2.6. 2.6 from Big Daddy. That's what it is. It's fitting the puzzles now. This is looking like a 2.6 Hulk cycle from Big Daddy. All the respects out to Jagger. We're going to get this Hulk cycle now.
Yeah, the one we says every single region is saying there's no straight counters because oftentimes you take a shot from Hog Rider.
Yeah. 2.6 is extremely quick.
But a lot of users, a lot of players has been trying this deck. It's really hard. If you make a single mistake, you are done.
It's a master deck, definitely, and you'll see the top players in ranked just trying to go for this, see what they can find from all of it, and something all the way through. We are gonna get this MORTAR destroying out the Musketeer. We're gonna see the Miner doing a pretty good job.
Already connecting onto the tower
look at this.
As well.
The cannon is not connecting onto the MORTAR. It's connecting onto the Miner instead.
Yeah, it was, I think, a square, just a pixel away to the left.
That is not what you want if you're a Big Daddy. That log, you're not going to feel very good about that one.
Because Mortal, and same for Expos, you can be one away from the bridge. And you can still do damage because it's got that long range. Cannon does not, sir.
You can see another MORTAR here. Can it be stopped through? He's going to miss the Musketeer once again, just going for all the damage through, but not much to come about as we see another Hog Rider being summoned down. Obviously with these bats coming through, it's going to do a pretty good job, and all the Rascal Girls being blown away here, and the bats will take care of the Musketeer just finally here. Yeah,
Lampo kind of reading what's going to come down from Big Daddy. He was expecting a log, that's why the Rascal was off to the left a little bit.
Very late on that prediction of that Miner, and the log will clear away the Ice Spirits along with all the damage coming in from that Skeleton as well. So these bats do a fantastic job, and it's going to leave it the Hog Rider from just one swing here. Another summon of this Miner, not going to predict it just the same. Look at the brilliance coming in from Lampo, knowing that his opponents is going to be reading the patterns here.
Hog Rider, about when the Mortal is always there. And you can have the Fireball. It's going to take away your time for the Hog Rider. No damage again. And your Miner always doing a little too much compared to that. This time does not, but
massive
Fireball.
I mean, what are you supposed to do in this situation when you basically have read your opponent inside out and you know exactly what to do? Nothing's coming out. 686 looks like very little HP, but it's gonna be
Miner.
Such an easy win for Lampo, and every little read that he has on his opponent has been pinpoint, and everything that you think your opponent can predict, he outthinks them. This is why Lampo is one of the best players right now.
Lampo with that Mortal, I think it's gotta be banned. It's like the Expo of Expo Master,
Literally.
which is not even required anymore because he plays so many decks now. I think Mortal is the card that you just have to ban against this player.
MORTAR Master is what he is.
He's the master. He doesn't even have the ID like the Expo Master where he baits out the ban card.
And we know the great effective use of MORTAR can be so deadly because of that difference. When you play it a different style compared to the Expo and the MORTAR, it's the difference that much quicker cycles. You do talk about just that two difference of the cards. When you talk about that less elixir cost of the MORTAR with 4 elixirs compared to the 6 elixir cost of the Expo, meaning that you can play a lot quicker, you can think a lot quicker, and if you can make it work, it can be so deadly on your opponent.
Big Daddy had a lot of damage chipped in. The 3 digits and a little more with that Fireball. I think with that Cannon, just being a pixel to the right, actually getting that Mortal may just have been enough for him to actually win the game. That was a big mistake seen on this 1v1, and Lampo will take that game 1. Should be ready. Maybe they will keep the same one because that just came down to straight down to the skill level.
And that replay just showed us exactly how the pattern was read throughout by Lampo, and wasn't read thoroughly by the side of Big Daddy. So we are going to go to game 2. Number 1 was looking so prevalent as Lampo showed why he is a masterclass of what we saw from the MORTAR. Game 2 on the way to see what they can finish off the game, finish off the series. We are here. Big Daddy looking for some blessings right now because all the more he definitely needs that if he wants
What else?
to really
What do you actually bring against that Moto deck? Do you bring the same exact deck and try to play it better? That could be a way.
Is there a better deck to play against the Big Daddy?
Yes,
you bring out your own
the exact same deck and play it, but Lampo's gonna play a different one this time.
I sense a lava loon coming from this one.
No loon.
No loon, so
No balloon in this game.
might be a lava hound deck.
Just with the lava and miner has been the okay combo.
Sure. Miner, literally the same deck that we saw from Lampo last game, and let's see the Hunter now here from Lampo, along with the Tombstone and with a little bit this Infernal Dragon with the bats, kind of hinting to us that might be the Lava Hound, might be included, but it is gonna be the
Graveyard. With that Ice Golem now on push, with that offensive poison as well from Lampo.
That 9 elixir investment does such a good
The
job.
skeletons chipping in some damage, so that was pretty worth the attack.
17-12 for that heavy investment. Now we have the big elixir lead towards Big Daddy, but really an awkward position to use any type of order if you are playing against this specific deck.
And Big Daddy actually, even with that Rascals, the Goblin Gang Goblins, Bats, on top of that poison, everything will be wiped in seconds.
That's what you're really counting on if you're playing usually a Smash Art deck, but this is a straight up graveyard poison deck from the classics.
So
back
Big
in the
Daddy
day.
might just have to send his miner to his own tower to defend against that graveyard.
Look at that, just Hunter just being there for defensive usage, and he's gonna get just one, not even the more cannon away, and look at this, Infernal Dragon coming in. You have to defend it with the Spirit Goblins, and that means one less defense for that graveyard that will to come in very, very soon here.
Few spears tossed, so that's gonna be 100 plus damage. He's gotta land a few of these shots. Tombstones, of course, blocking it. Infernal Dragon, a big problem for him.
Longs here just to get away from the Rascal Girls, and the Hunter is going to be right here. It's not going to be worrying about the Miner is just a little bit too much. The Bats will take care of most of the things here, but you can see a graveyard push now with this very, very push coming with the Bats as well. The Spirit Goblins are in line with the Goblin Gang is going to be there as well, but we're going to see the poison right above the Spirit Goblins, and that still is good enough for lots of damage with the Ice Golem taking all the damage.
Yeah, 500-600 is good enough every single time if it lands about perfectly. Look at that Hunter
prediction.
once again.
Good prediction coming from Lampo. This is exactly what you come to expect from this just a high caliber class, and look at all of this. Mortar just targeting towards the Ice Golem. You know how worthless that is when you do it every single time.
Spirit Goblins, leaded by the Hunter, still survive. There's another graveyard now. He has the poison. But not actually going to use it this time.
Okay, so it's going to save it for now, and I wonder if that was the right choice to do, because of course he had a little bit of elixir deficit that he was working with the Miner coming in. Prediction not coming here this time around, and the Ice Golem just timely soak up all the damage from the Spirit Goblins, and Infernal Dragon's right here to take up all the damage, making sure his Mortar does not shoot any one of those cannons over towards that tower here.
Yeah, this will be the real push. Last time he did not really have the Hunter to push along with him. I think that was the reason why he didn't have the poison on top.
It's going to be a huge graveyard push now, and we're going to see the Miner coming forward, then 2 elixirs. We're going to see what can happen from all this, and so close, 291, but that will be it, Lampo.
That's it.
That's it. For the first time, we're not going to go to the King of the Hills, and Lampo showing us who is possibly the best player we have in Clash Royale League Season 2.
That is it. We went to 2 King of the Hill.